Wow, 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 wow. All I can say, Freddie Freeman, one of my favorite players in Major League Baseball, an 18th inning walk-off homer. Click that like, hit subscribe for us. What a game in game three. Cashed all of our props there. Talked about Freeman, 2+ bases, Ohtani, 2+ bases, a Barger, 2+ bases, the alt totals, the Dodgers in the parlay. Everything hit last night. Was a clean sweep of the board. Just absolutely awesome there. So let's get into it now. Game four, how's it trend? How's it look? Right now, Dodgers laying 210 plus 170 on the comeback for the Blue Jays. Your over-under sets at 8.5. Now, 65% of tickets, 73% of the handle going to the over, 35% of tickets, 27% of the handle going to the under 8.5 here. As far as the money line, 65% of bets and handle going to the Dodgers, 35% of bets and tickets and money going to the Toronto Blue Jays. Now, Blue Jays, let's hop into some trends. Some of these we already touched on yesterday, but just changing them now. Toronto 12-6 straight up their last 18 games, but the Dodgers head-to-head with the Dodgers have owned them, folks. 12 of the last 17 have went to the Dodgers. The over is cashed 6 of the last 7 games for Toronto on the road. Back to the Dodgers. Dodgers have won 12 of 17 against the Blue Jays, but they've taken 7 of the last 10 in LA. It's been a house of horrors for Toronto. Dodgers are on an immaculate run. 16-2 now over their last 18 games, 6-1 straight up over their last 7 at home. They've just been absolutely incredible. Now, the under has cashed 6 of the Dodgers' last 8 games, but not so much in this series. Today on the Hill, it's going to be more tough sledding for the Toronto Blue Jays here. They're going to send Shane Bieber to the Hill, but that's probably their best option. Probably been arguably their best pitcher in the playoffs. 3-2 with the 3.80 ERA. In his last 5 outings, he's given up exactly 2 runs in all of them. His last start, though, he only lasted 3 2/3. That's a little troubling. Dodgers are going to go with Shohei Ohtani, 2-3 with a 1.001 ERA. He hasn't given up a run in any of his last 5 starts, going at least 5 innings, except for 2 starts ago, Philly grabbed him for 3 runs, 3 hits over 6 innings. Ohtani's been incredible. Now, listen, from a pitching perspective, you had 18 innings and both of these bullpens getting really taxed, right? And I know the emotion of the walk-off homer. You know, the Blue Jays, they got rolling there, took the lead back, and it was looking like the Blue Jays were going to get this thing done. But now, in a game 4, I've said this over and over and over, the thing that is the most troubling for the LA Dodgers is their bullpen. Like, that's the thing that's their bugaboo. Now that bullpen just got taxed, Ohtani's going to have to give them 7 innings of great pitching. He's got, like, this will have to be the longest outing that Ohtani has had this year if the Dodgers are going to take game 4. Now, if he can do that, then all bets are off. Toronto's in a bunch of trouble. But if Bieber can get them 4 or 5 good innings and get them there late, the Blue Jays got a shot. Listen, I still think this series is going back to Toronto somehow, some way. I don't subscribe to the thing that this thing's going to end in LA. I think you even saw yesterday the Blue Jays really, they can fight, they can hit the ball. So I think the Blue Jays, I still think it's going back to Toronto for game 6. Now, your strikeout props, Bieber over under 4.5. It's juice minus 130 to the over. Ohtani 6.5 minus 115 both ways on that. And so again, we've had a lot of success. We've been hitting over 77% building these parlays with like these alt total stuff. So let's play around with this one. If we get Bieber 4+ strikeouts on the alt total, right? Or sorry, take that back. If we get Bieber on the 3+ alt strikeout total, and we get Ohtani on the 5+, right? So we're shortening Ohtani's up just a little bit there. And then let's look at the Dodgers. If we go down the alt run lines, let's say you go Dodgers plus 3.5, right? Again, I know it's a high spread. Just work with me on this one. And then we go and we say the team alt runs, which we've been crushing those in these whole playoffs. If we go Dodgers over 2.5, right? So if you go Bieber, 3+ strikeouts, Ohtani, 5+ strikeouts, Dodgers on the alt run line plus 3.5 runs, and the Dodgers team total over 2.5, it's at minus 144, all right? But if you take the Blue Jays to get 2 runs, now you're plus $1.20. So let's go ahead and put a play on that. We're going to go Bieber, alt strikeout total, 3+ strikeouts. Ohtani, alt strikeout total to get at least 5. Dodgers plus 3.5 runs on the run line. And then let's go Dodgers over 2.5 runs on the alt total. Blue Jays over 1.5 runs on the alt total. Plus $1.20. If you did Blue Jays over 2.5, it'd be plus 184. But we're just going to leave it at the plus $1.20 on the plus 1.5. This is a great game, I think, for in-game betting. I really think that's going to be where you fall here. Now, a couple other props. We crushed these yesterday on the bait to record a base or 2 total bases and RBIs. Now, listen, the Blue Jays have said they are going to walk Ohtani at all costs. Great. He's minus 155 to get 2+ total bases. So if you think Ohtani's going to walk at least twice, right? If you think Ohtani's going to walk at least twice, let's do this. Let's go Ohtani to walk. It's minus 155. I'd play it straight. But let's do that and his strikeout, 5+ strikeouts, minus 107. I'd rather do that. I'm going to go a double unit on that. Ohtani strikeout and Ohtani 2+ bases for a double unit. Also, 2+ base guys that I like. There's been some good ones here. Bo Bichette plus $1.20. I think he can get there for us. Barger's been a beast in this series, but I also actually like Hernandez for the Dodgers plus $1.15. I think I would look at him. To record a run, Ohtani minus 195. Again, if you think he's going to be walked, and the manager John Schneider of the Blue Jays said we're going to walk him every chance we get. So I would look at the Ohtani. I know it's high, minus 155, but if you think he's going to get a walk there, you're going to be in good shape. I would stay away from his RBI prop. They're not going to let him bat in a situation where somebody's on base. That's not going to happen. I will say, if he's on base, I like behind him Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman. So Mookie Betts to record an RBI plus $1.70. I'm going to sprinkle a little half unit on that. Kirk is another guy that's been incredible. He's plus $1.85 here as I'm looking. So, again, that Ohtani, 5+ strikeouts with him to get 2+ bases, minus 107. I'm going to put a double unit on that. We have the $1.20 parlay. And then, again, RBI, I kind of like Mookie Betts there in that spot to record 2+ total bases. You got Betts there, minus 110. And you got Barger plus 155, Bo Bichette plus $1.20 to get 2+ bases. I like that. Vlad Guerrero's minus $1.15. I'd rather have plus money on these 2+ bases thing. And again, alt strikeout totals, I'd play around with that. Click that like, hit subscribe. Check out our NFL show and our Big Ten college football show today, Break the Board Sports, where we help you become a better handicapper. God bless and happy handicapping.